Well, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, Voice65. It's September 14th, 2024. It's a Saturday. I'm up here at the camp here in Maine. And I got up here about maybe 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. I left really early in the morning, not too early. I left around 8 a.m., but I made quite a few stops on the way here. Stopped off in New Hampshire a couple times. Stopped off to get gas for the truck. Stopped off to get some another gas station to get some non-ethanol gas for the riding mower. I stopped off at a country store in New Hampshire, but it was closed. It wasn't quite open yet. And where else did I stop? Stopped off at a hardware store to get a Sawzall blade. Not that you guys care, but that's what I did. What else did I do? I stopped off at the spice and grain store. I was gonna record the place there, but I don't know. I felt a little funny going in there with the camera. I don't know what they would have said, so maybe someday I'll get the nerve to go in there at the nature store and record in there, but this time I didn't. I bought some soup, bought some honey, bought some more tea, bought a few items in there. And that's about it. I'm here now. Wow, is it warm up here. It's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful day up here. Picture perfect day. It's about 75 degrees. But I noticed on the way up, a lot of the trees are starting to turn already. And even here on this property here, a little bit here and there, I see a few down on the other end that's starting to turn yellow. But I can definitely hear the acorns falling in the back. Wow. So I'm up here overnight. You know, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do here. I think I'm gonna have to pick a project. You know, I don't think I'm gonna take any of that brush down into the woods or anything. I got quite a bit of it. I would like to get the 4 blueberry plants replanted on the other side. I think that's something I would like to actually do this afternoon. I'll have to see how hard they are to pull up. It shouldn't be too bad. Something I would like to do, I think. Yeah. Called up the cell cam company. Been trying to reach them all week. Finally got a hold of them here on the property. It was on hold for about maybe half an hour. I canceled out one of the cameras and I moved one of the cameras from on top of the property. I'm going to move it down here now so I can keep an eye on the camp. I may or may not buy another type of security camera. It's a new one out that they have. It looks like it's pretty good. I may invest in it. We'll see. I have to make that decision. But I think, you know, probably this afternoon I'm gonna, between the blueberry bushes, I think I'm gonna replant. I'm gonna try to get those things replanted over on the other side while I still can, because that other side is the soil is very moist on that side, and that's what the blueberry plants like. I can barely get that one out. But I may trim some trees over across from the camp. There's some branches I didn't get to trim, and there's quite a few of them I need to trim. I think if I'm going to put the cell cam back up where it was originally, I'm trying to look for the caterpillar. Oh, I see them. There's a couple of cocoon nests up there I want to get rid of, and that was the problem in the first place. The caterpillars got inside the camera and short circuit one of the cameras out. So, I mean, the camera's completely dead. So, I think once I get those branches out of there, the caterpillar cocoons will be totally gone, and I shouldn't have that problem again. But that's kind of where I want it. I want it close so I can see if anybody or anything is in front of the cabin. But anyways, I bought some I bought some soup for lunch, and I'm warming it up now on the stove top. So let me get going. I'm gonna have some lunch and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. No remote today, so I can't shut it off. I'll have to do it manually. Okay, what I got here today is some fish chowder. As you can see, and I got some bread ends that I wanted to put in there. So, it smells good. I tasted some already. It's incredibly good. And I'll be back. Well, I don't know how well you can hear me. Hopefully good enough. Let's try to speak up a little bit because I don't have the Bluetooth mic on. Of course, I forgot to turn it on, and I was just on the porch a few minutes ago, and I don't exactly know how it caught my voice. So hopefully it caught it okay, or you might have to turn up the volume when you watch this thing. I got some bread here. I don't know what kind of bread this is. But I only brought up one small piece of my flatbread for tomorrow's breakfast. So I wanted some bread to put in the fish chowder, which I like. So I kind of do something like this. I don't know what kind of bread this is. It smells like rosemary, I don't know. But have a taste of that. Wow, unbelievably hot. It's good. I mean, it was, when I picked it up from the store, I know it was cold. It was ice cold. Even though it was in the crock pot, I think they had just put it in there. But it's okay. I was gonna, warm it up anyways, but it's really hot. I gotta let this thing cool off. So I'll let this thing cool off. And then I'll eat. Then I'll have to decide what to do all day. I think, my God, it's a mess out there. I gotta really clean this yard up. But I don't feel like doing a damn thing. I had a long week at work this week. It was long. But we'll see. I'll probably have to definitely trim those trees, like I said. Those branches off that main tree across from the camp. But anyways, let me let this thing cool off. I'll be back in a few minutes. And of course, I don't have the remote with me today. I forgot it. So I'm gonna have to, get up manually and close it. And you know, I don't have to tell you. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Well, as you can see, it's done. All the brush has been picked up and cleaned. So the yard looks a lot cleaner now, except for that wood over there. Yeah, got it all in the woods. It's an afternoon project. I didn't plan to do this, but I guess it just happened right when I just started cutting branches. Still another branch I want to cut. I'm not sure if I want to do it. I'm like dead tired. But yeah, look how much clearer it is now. So I got rid of all the brush, threw it in the woods. Even the pile down there. The only pile I got left is the one right up there, and I don't think I'm going to tackle that today. It's a lot. It's just a lot. I cut a lot of extra stuff down inside those woods anyways. Kind of opened it up there. Be nice to get rid of that clump of trees right over by that rock. Right there. It's not even trees, it's just the stupid bush. You know. I think I'm going to sit down for a couple minutes and take a quick break because I've been working non-stop out here all afternoon. So I'm pretty tired. So leave the riding mower there for now. The cart definitely helped out. Not sure, but I might take that pile of wood over there and just pile it with the rest. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And we'll see how motivated I feel. I need to take the big ladder out, and I still want to cut that top branch up there. Kind of want to get that out of there. It'd be awesome. So I don't think I'll have any more problems with the caterpillars because there's really no more big branches around there for them to get up. So hopefully they're done for the year. I might have to put something around the trunk of that tree so when they climb up it, they'll just get stuck to it. We'll see what happens. Matt, I'll be back. Well, after 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. Excuse me, but I gotta just kind of clean all the wood chips and stuff from my arms and my neck and my face. Oh my God. I'm filthy. Thank goodness I have a well. I don't know what I'd do. I spent the weekend up here, and if I didn't have any water, I mean, there's ways to wash up without a well or without a real bath or shower. Of course there is. There's ways. Gotta tell you though, nothing beats a good shower though. But I'm lucky I have it. I don't know what I'd do without it, seriously. Suppose you could clean up with the basin with the water that you bring up with the cloth. Keep changing it. It's not the same. Definitely not the same, but in a pinch you could do it. I can't believe I did all that today. I cleared it. I'm only doing it because I know the leaves are gonna fall very shortly, and I'll be out here with the leaf blower. That's why I gotta get rid of that little wood pile over there, bring it over and just stack it neatly with the other stuff that I took out of the cart. And I may take out the ladder and get that branch. I really want to get that branch. This is the problem with getting one branch. There's always another one and another one and another one to get. I discovered this the other day, salsa water. The new flavor, blueberry peach. Pretty damn tasty. It's a good one. I usually like the plain ones. I drink the plain ones a lot, but I like some of the flavored ones. But this one's really good. So if you need a market for salsa water, if you like it, I think Schweppes makes this one. Here I am promoting them. Maybe they'll give me some royalties. I seriously don't know, but I got some new stuff coming up to the camp very shortly. Bought myself a desktop police and fire and weather scanner. I've always wanted one, you know. I never really had one. The closest I had was one on my phone. Nothing. Yeah, it's not quite the same. So I'll play around with that. I got that the other day, very cheap. I think I got it off of eBay for like 40 bucks. Not expensive at all. I got a solar generator coming. Got a pretty damn good deal on it. Do I really need one here? Not really. I mostly have it for home in case something happens. It's a pretty good one. I'll have to fill you in on the details later when I get it. Kind of mulled over it for a while. I only had like a couple days to get the sale price on it. And I bought it. So it's on its way. It'll be here Tuesday or Wednesday. And something else I got. Don't ask me why I bought it. I just kind of, I don't know if it's an impulse buy or it's just something that I wanted just in case of an emergency. It's an emergency water filtration filter that you can actually take water from rivers and ponds and stuff like that. As long as it's not like deep muddy muck, you know, rainwater, stuff like that. Something that's fairly clean, and even if it's dirty, as long, like I said, as long as it's not like sludge or anything, cleans the water up pretty well, and you can actually drink it in case of emergency. So I don't quite know exactly why I bought it. I just kind of called out to me, and that too was very inexpensive. I think I paid $249 for it. No, it's a little bit of money, but it's not like it's thousands. I mean, if it was like $1,000, I probably wouldn't have bought it. I forget the name of it. Itel or something like that. Iteli. I'll have to get the name later on from it, but it's basically the same company that had brought those water filters, had donated those water filters to the wildfire areas in Hawaii when a lot of the cities and towns there got decimated by the fires. They brought them there, so I'll have to fill you in on that stuff too when it all comes. So it's on its way. But I didn't bring the police scanner up with me today. I forgot to bring it. I was gonna bring it up to start playing with it, but I gotta do a little research how to program different cities and towns in there so I can actually have it on memory, so I can just hit it instead of just screwing around and looking for a channel. So that's what I got coming. I got a few items coming to my house. Not sure if I'll need them up here or not, but I mean, like I said, I'm not up here a lot, so just a little backup emergency stuff that I wanted to get in case the you know what hits the fan. We'll see what happens, you know. I'm going to take a few minutes here and just relax and drink some salsa and take a break for a while. And I think maybe one more thing I'll do, or two more things. Maybe I'll get rid of that wood pile if I feel ambitious enough and just pile it off to the side just so it won't be there. And I really want to take that branch down. I probably do it today because I really don't feel like doing it tomorrow, because I don't really know what time I'm leaving tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll leave early in the morning or mid-morning. We'll see what happens. I don't want to leave too late to hit traffic coming home. 'Cause I know it's a beautiful weekend up here in Maine, but I go through New Hampshire to get back home, so I do hit a lot of camper trailers coming home, so they take up a lot of room and they don't really go very fast, so that's where the big traffic happens. So anyways, I'll be back in a bit. I'll just relax here for a while, and it's a problem. If I relax too much, I won't want to move. I definitely need a break though. But I'll be back. Of course, I got to get up and shut the thing off because I don't have the remote this week. I left it at home. I'll just wing it here. Well, that's done. This is kind of what I should have done in the first place. I should have taken those big piles that I had up on top of the property and just did something like this. Because now I moved this thing around like 2 or 3 times now. So I kind of originally should have done this. So I guess you live and learn. But I'm surprised these blueberry plants are still alive. This one actually looks pretty good. Yeah, see how they do next year. Over here, finally got rid of all the wood pile. All of it. This needs to be cut with the lawnmower, I think. I gotta check. Maybe I can do it real quick with the riding mower. Just go over it real quick. Maybe give it a quick rake. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm pretty much done for the day, I think. It's almost 5 o'clock. And it's getting darker out here, and I think we're gonna get a shower tonight. The clouds there's actually clouds moving in here. It's getting actually darker, so I think I'm gonna put the cart away and start cleaning up, and probably go and take a shower, and then that's it for the night. I probably won't do anything else. I'll come out on the porch and talk a little bit, and that's probably about it, and maybe watch a movie. Yep. Bugs have been pretty good today. Haven't hardly seen any of them. There's a few mosquitoes starting to come out now. That's about it. So got quite a bit cleaned up to this afternoon. I did quite a bit of work. Did more than I thought I would. Seriously, I did. So, all right, I'll be back in a bit. I got some frozen pizza for dinner. Quick dinner. Nothing fancy. Just saw a deer on the property a few minutes ago. I made a small little clip. First time I ever seen one live. Actually, it's the first time I ever seen one on the property with me here, being here. The little baby grew pretty big. That was the little fawn that I saw in several pictures during the spring with his mother. It gets it on his own now. Pretty exciting to see that. Thought it was. Well, anyways, I'll be back in a bit once I finish my dinner here, if you can call it that. I'll relax here on the porch. Thought I'd just come on for a few minutes and tell you that I saw a deer on the property. I know it's not a big deal, but it's the first time I've ever seen one actually while I was here on the property. But anyways, be back in a bit. Wow, it's not even 7 o'clock yet. It's almost dark. Wow, the days are really getting short. Best time of year right now, September, October, best months to be up here. Get warm days and very cool nights. It's starting to cool off. I mean, it's pretty warm up here today. But just finished my dinner. But I got the yard pretty clean today. Pretty good. Not bad. Got some stuff done today. Did not expect to do all that today. Plus the wood, I stacked it nice and neatly. I wonder if I'll see any other animals out here while I sit out here. Yeah, it's unbelievable. No mosquitoes, no bugs. Perfect. It's been a good year. It's been a good summer this year. The time that I've come up here, I've not encountered many mosquitoes this year like we did last year. It was unbelievably horrible. Oh, speaking of mosquitoes, one just buzzed by me. I guess they're out. I spoke too soon. Well, anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I think I'm going to go in because I think there's somehow a few of them are coming in here, and I don't have the bug light out here with me or my famous little electric tennis racket to zap them with. But I'm going to go in for the night. I'm going to relax, probably watch a little bit of TV and maybe listen to some music. And I'll probably be going to bed early tonight. I'll wake up early in the morning and make some breakfast and see what I want to do here in the morning. I don't know what time I want to leave. I hear all kinds of noises out there. I have no idea what it is. So anyways, good night everyone. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning everyone. Sunday morning, 15th of September. Just had breakfast about an hour ago. Yeah, maybe about half an hour ago. I had breakfast. Had breakfast inside. Come out on the porch, have some coffee. Cool morning out. It's probably, I don't know how cool. Probably about 55 degrees out. Maybe slightly warmer. Very cool morning. Very foggy too, but the sun's supposed to come out. But anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do this morning. I don't know how much long. I don't know how long I'm going to stay here today for. I might putt around the yard a little bit. We'll see what happens. I may take down that one branch over there. If I'm going to do it, I got to do it shortly before it warms up. Morning's probably the best time to do work around the house when it's cool out. But before the hot and humid weather comes, won't last for long. I mean, it's gonna end. It's gonna end eventually. I mean, up here, fall comes very quick. When it comes, it really comes fast. Slept pretty well last night. I was up very early anyways. I was up at around 4 a.m. So kind of just watched the news a little bit, watched the weather, and that's really about it. I don't watch too much TV here, just local channels, see what's going on. But anyways, I think I'm going to putt around the yard a little bit. Maybe I can show you a few clips of that. We'll see what happens. I don't want to get too involved in anything because I don't really want to get really all sweaty and stuff. But I may transplant that blueberry bush. I'm going to try to do that. That shouldn't be too bad. But all right, I'll be back in a bit. I really don't have much to say this morning. I just kind of waking up. I'm tired, even though I've been up for hours. Didn't do much last night. I didn't even know what it was. I watched a movie on TV and I just kind of fell asleep in the chair. And then I went to bed around 10, a little after 10, I went to bed. But yesterday was kind of I got what I wanted to do yesterday. Like I said, there's still a giant pile of brush right up here a little bit. I can see it from here. It's huge. I got to get rid of that. Like probably next time I come, I'll get rid of that. I'll have to walk it into the woods. I'm a little shocked I didn't pick up any ticks yesterday. I was really expecting to see some on me because I was kind of going inside the woods a little bit to throw that brush away and nothing. That's kind of a good thing. But this is the first time I've come up here that I did not have to cut the grass. So I was kind of happy about that. Every time I come up here, I have to cut the grass. So this is like the first time I did not have to cut it. Definitely not. Hopefully I won't have to cut it for the rest of the year. Maybe one more time. I don't know. It's kind of in between that period where the grass is not going to grow anymore because of the fall. Colder weather's coming. It'll stop growing. But I don't know how this winter is going to be. We'll see. I still have to do some more trimming. Like probably the next time I come up here. Probably in the middle of the driveway. There's still a lot of branches coming overhead. Man, I kind of hate doing that. Because when you just start cutting, you just keep cutting and cutting and cutting, and it's not so much cutting, it's just dragging into the woods is a pain in the neck. It really is. It makes a mess everywhere. But I raked up yesterday, I raked up the rest of the dead leaves and stuff that were in that pile. Just brought them into the woods. So Seeing that deer last night was pretty cool. I didn't want to step outside the screen porch because I knew it would just take off. It's definitely that little fawn that I've been seeing on the camera earlier this spring. She grew pretty big. Wow. They grow fast. So I don't know if I'll see it again at all, but it was kind of surprising. I was looking out the window just about having my dinner, and I saw it walking in the yard. I'm like, oh, pretty cool. It's the first time I've ever seen a deer while I was actually up here, you know. I took down the hummingbird feed. I'm gonna probably it's just junk. I'm throwing it away. I don't really get any hummingbirds up here anyways. I mean, I know they're up here, but I've seen one since I've been up here, but yeah. When you have those things, you got to basically keep on top of them. They really need to be clean like every other week or even more. And I'm just not up here that much, you know. But I'm still looking at those pavers staring me in the face over here. I still got to get to that. I'm not sure if I want to get to that this fall. My main concern is getting the branches trimmed on the middle of the driveway, so when my neighbor plows the driveway, if there's heavy snow, it won't be overhanging down. That was kind of a big problem. I got part of it already, but there's a lot more to get. But I cleared a lot of it from over here. I mean, I cleared quite a bit of it. But anyways, I'm going to get going. I'll be back in a bit, and maybe I can show you a few clips before I leave today. I'm not sure what time I'm going to leave. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, I'll be back. Oh, that was a lot of work. Wow. Just that small branch. I wish I had the electric pole saw. It just wouldn't reach. I had to go back to old reliable manual sawing on the ladder. So I got it finally. Oh boy. I can't get any more branches. I just can't. And the ladder just doesn't go that high. That's the high as it goes. Yeah, I'm out of breath here. I'm sweating. Imagine that. All right, let me just clear those 2 small branches out of there. And I think I'm done for the day, most likely. Well, everybody, it's that time for me to get going. You know, it's a little after 9 o'clock in the morning, but the only thing I did today was take down that big branch. I didn't bother moving any of the blueberry bushes. I think I'm just gonna leave them be. I took the frame that was around on that one down below. I took it apart. Basically patted down the dirt around there. I think I'll just leave it there. I don't think I'm gonna move it. But I want to thank everyone. Oh, crap. Do this over again. Well, everyone, it's about that time that I get going. It's a little after 9 o'clock in the morning here on a Sunday, September 14th, 15th. Do this over again. I thought I saw something up there. No, just leaves. Thank God. Well, everyone, it's about that time to get going. Here on a Sunday, the 15th of September. Thanks for joining me this weekend. I know, kind of a short video. I was up here over an overnight, that's it. Yeah, I got some of the stuff done I wanted. You know, the only thing I did today was take down that one big branch up there, and I can't reach. There's another one I'd like to take down, but it's too high up there. I just can't. I can't reach it. I don't have a ladder big enough. But I may be up here next weekend. Maybe, I'm not sure. Either next weekend or the weekend after. We'll see what happens. Perhaps I'll find something else to do around here. But anyways, thanks for joining me. Everyone have a good Sunday afternoon and a good Sunday evening. I fucked up once again. Let's see if I can get this on a 4th take. Well, everyone, well, everybody, I think it's that time for me to get going. Here on a Sunday, the 15th of September. It's a little after 9 o'clock in the morning. I think I'm just gonna pack up and get going, head back early. I may make a stop or 2 in New Hampshire, we'll see, maybe. I may go into that country store. I was in there yesterday on the way up, but it wasn't quite open yet. I guess there's a little breakfast sandwich shop that's connected onto it. They told me I could just look around. I don't know any other business where it's closed, where there's another business there that they could just say, oh, just walk around. I mean, if I wanted, I could have probably stolen anything, but not that I would do that or anything, but I can't believe they would just trust anybody that would just go in there and just walk around before the place was open. But anyways, I think I'm going to stop off there if it's open. And I want to thank everyone for joining me this weekend here, even though it was a short video. Didn't really do much around here except for cleanup. I mean, nothing exciting really. But it was just good to get up here again. But anyways, thanks for joining me. And I'll see you next time I'm up here. Thanks for watching.